Hey, the plots brand, what's up? Which which wait is over, bro? What wait? Hello, what's happening? Well, the wait will never be over. One never stops seeking because one never finds. Picasso said that. Picasso also said, one does not seek, one finds. Oh, I think that must have been must have been from the session I did earlier this evening. I did the Griffith drawing, and because I didn't plan this one, I just said let's do it right now. Awesome, that is super. And I'm making a lot of friends from India these days, because usually they come on my stream, they're like, dude, I'm from India, you're from Pakistan, let's be let's be friends. It's super funny. So that is awesome. There was somebody on the channel who were mentioning I'm from India, and I'm like, and I said I'm from Pakistan, and they're like, oh, we are at war. I'm like, no, dude, not us. It's the government's fighting. It's not us. I am drawing and you're watching. We are not at war. We are at peace. So yeah, what's up with you all? What do you guys do? Plots brand, what do you do? Who, me? I don't study. I don't study. I have studied arts. I have studied arts, yeah. I mean, I don't study anymore. All right, so we are doing Griffith drawing, and the one I did earlier, I'll show it to you. But this was kind of really unplanned, just like this one. So, but I'm trying to do a better drawing this time. So you failed. Failed at what? Studying? Are you crazy? Though a friend of mine, Astro, you're my only bro, Astro. What's up? All right, bye. Who said that? Oh, are you saying bye because I'm from Pakistan? I don't know, man. It's funny. I'm drawing this. Yeah, it's the same character I was drawing earlier this evening, but a different pose. Also, I'm sipping tea while I'm at it. And what else? Let's see. And also, I have decided not to do too much of detail. However, if I feel like doing a lot of detail, I will still not do a lot of detail. So, what have you been doing, Astro? How's the microwave eagle? So, you're at the first eye, still at it, just trying to give maximum detail as possible within the limited time. Oh, I mean, that is kind of an evolution because why isn't making the burger? I mean, why? How is that even possible? But I trust you, Astro. Whatever you're saying, I trust that. Otherwise, I don't have a reason why not to doubt. What are you letting me? What's up, everyone? So just a little detail for his nose is enough. So you don't want to overdo anything. I'm just setting the tone with the blender. Nothing flashy, nothing too detailed. Just a basic structure. And for that we're using blender. Hey Anirudh, Anirudh. I'm sorry about always doing this wrong, mispronouncing names. Since forever, Astro, how are you making the cake and what made you ditch the burger? Or is it the machine thinking of that microwave? Where's the cake gone? I thought there was a cake now. Alrighty, so we're done with the second eye, sir. It's just that his hair needs super detailing, or else it won't look like him. And I don't want to make a Griffith that doesn't look like him. What's the point of drawing then? Alright, so we're doing Astro. Alright, so we are just adding more darks to this other side of his face. The chin, the lower lip. Don't worry if it looks awful right now, because we're going to make him super interesting. At least that is the plan. Oh, this doesn't look right. It looks too shabby. All right, now it looks a little better. So this other side has to be like at least 2-3 grades darker than the lighter side, and that is what we're trying to do, give him more shadow. Cat was hissing, yeah, 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 I do remember. That was, I think, day before yesterday. It wasn't yesterday, definitely it was day before yesterday. What happened to cat? Or the pillow? Or the hissing? Tell me the story. Alright. So there's his chin. And a sharp jaw. Yep, that's alright. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm sorry, Astro. So, you were telling about the cat hissing at the pillow. So, what about it? Usually at this hour, my mom kind of calls me, and because she's unwell and everything. So, in between doing this, if I disappear for a bit, just know I'll be right back because I've got to go and check on her every now and then, which is kind of alright. So, Astro, yeah, my cat still hisses at, so every time he hisses at it, I throw the pillow into a new place. All right, that is a bit of information. No, but so, and you're waiting for the cat to hiss at the pillow so that you can throw it at a new place, or like the cat wants the pillow to be relocated every while. And why does your cat not hiss at the microwave? Like, seriously, that is one thing your cat should be hissing at the whole time. Man, I'm telling you, there is something wrong with the cat only. It's not even the microwave, it's not even the eagle, it's the cat. Since he's got white hair, so I'm just doing the background so the hair kind of pops out. I mean, you can't draw white, but you can draw black, right? So this will do. I love the way they have done his hair, like all the curl stuff going on. The cat doesn't care. The cat never cares, man. Cats are selfish. I love cats. I'm just saying that. I don't really like the selfish cats. Remember, there was this cartoon Top Cat. He used to be the meanest cat ever. The Top Cat. The Top Cat. Also, what other cat was there? I used to be younger. There used to be another. I'm forgetting the name. I'll recall it soon. But yeah, so also that Are you going to hiss at the cat? Or even if you do, Astro, the cat doesn't care. Cat doesn't care. Cat doesn't care. Yeah, good decision. Like, alright, so we have this dark at the background. I will quickly blend this. Faria header, how are you, Faria? What's happening, Faria? How you doing? Alright, so we are just quickly trying to blend this into a darker tone. Blend, 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 blend. Hey, Faria. What should I draw? Alright, you should also draw Griffith. No, I'm just kidding. You should draw. You should draw the blueberry and strawberry fighting. That was right at you, Astro. Seriously, you should draw that. Blueberry and strawberry having a fight. Alright, be right back. I gotta check on my mom. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. Astro, thank you for keeping this chat alive while I was gone. So, I'm just doing this light tone all over the curves that I can see, and then I'll give it some lines to make the hair look more expressive, I think. Because you can't do all that detail with the pencil, it will take me a lifetime to slowly keep on drawing all those hair. Right. So let's add more detail then. So this part has his neck, where his neck is, you can't see the neck, but there's this depth right below his jaw, and you need to make the spot darker. He had the sense of depth beneath his head. Oh no, head beneath his face. That's part of his armor, the sort of a collar thing going on. I'm using a 6B. 6B. It's just that it's too soft and I got to sharpen it again and again. I do have an electric sharpener, but it doesn't make an elongated nib. It just sharpens it. And I don't like that. So yeah. Alright, that's where his hair is coming down towards his armor. And there's so many sections to his armor, I swear. So there is another layer right below the first collar. He's just doing the detailing now. Right, so for those tiny hair details, I shouldn't be using this pencil. I'll use a 2B. 2B sounds good. 2B or not 2B. But it needs sharpening because it's a little blunt. Sharpen, 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 sharpen. Needs to be pointy. Alright, I think we're good. All that carbon is gonna be collected inside my drawer. Guys, if I show you the setup right now, you'll laugh. I can't show it to you. I don't want to be funny. But yeah. So we are just adding some details right around all the blending we have done to make this look like hair. Griffith hair. Griffith's got white hair. You know, wherever we are doing the detail, it's because the hair are kind of taking volume and taking form. And it's just looking more convincing the more detail we place in. So that is about it. I think it just needs more and more detail. But should we do the rest of the drawing? Or shall we keep on detailing? That's why we have to be or not to be. Alright, let's do a little more detail over his nose because it kind of looks incomplete. I don't like that. Just a little detail over his nostril will do. And he just needs that light tone over his nose. I need to make this spot sharper, so I'll add more dark right beside the highlight that we have given on his nose. As this shadow goes up, it gets darker and darker and darker. I think that is just you, Astro, like forever. Do we have more people? Oh, it says 3 more people are watching it. Well, that is nice. At least we have 3 more people, Astro. At at least you've got 3 more people, bro. Yay, while I was saying that, someone sent a like. Luffy! Luffy, what's up? What's up, my man? Thank you for joining. What's happening, Luffy? How's the day going? Did you do something funny today? We have our friend Astro at the house. Alright, so this also needs a little darker line. And I think I've made his eye a little wrong. So I will just fix that quickly. Can you draw on the... Of course. Actually, half asleep while watching this. Of course I can draw on walls. Come on. You know, there's this friend of mine. I've done a huge drawing on his wall. It is... I took several months to complete it. Because I used to go a lot to his place and I didn't know what to do because those guys were playing PlayStation all the time. And I was kind of getting bored, so I asked him, dude, can I draw on the wall? He's like, dude, are you crazy? Why not? Take whatever you want. So the next day, I took my art supplies and dumped it at his place. So whenever I used to go, I used to add a little, then go again and add a little. So the period of like 4 or 5 months. No, not on my wall, not on my house, not in my house. Talking about a friend's place. So in like 5-6 months, there was this is not the walls exactly. I did a huge drawing over a pillar. It was a cubicle pillar, a very big one. So I drew on all 4 sides of it. Just some pure wacky stuff. Some aliens and some eyeballs and whatnot. I mean, it wasn't recent. That's an old story. So yeah, I'd love to draw on walls. In fact, walls are super surface to draw upon. Walls are better than paper. Also, at my previous office, how do you draw without any mistakes? I do make mistakes all the time. You want to know what I do with the mistakes? Wait, I'll show you something. Just now, since you have mentioned mistakes, there are no mistakes in drawing, because if you're drawing it right, by right I mean draw lightly, don't go dark. If you're drawing it right, it will add to your drawing. It won't be a mistake. It will just be something to work upon. You know, you can use as that mistake as a reference point. For instance, let's write Luffy, your name, over here as a mistake, and I'll tell you what I'll do with it. So by mistake I have written your YouTube name, right? So if that is a mistake I have made, I will make sure it disappears. So usually while I'm drawing, I make a lot of mistakes. It's not about making mistake. It is about what kind of use are you taking from that mistake. Are you gonna freak out about it, or are you gonna use it as in, what's it called, as a placeholder for your next part in the drawing? So even if you're drawing, and you've made a mistake, it doesn't matter, because it's a process. It will go away very soon. So don't worry about mistakes. In fact, if you don't draw at all, you won't make any mistakes. So if you're worried about mistakes, don't draw. More mistakes means more drawing, right? And more drawing means more practice, and more practice means better drawing, and better drawing means lesser mistakes. So like they say, everything is connected to everything else. Alright, so let's blend the chin part that I've done. Chin, chin, little blending, little blending. I think Astro is asleep now because he said he was half asleep while watching this. Alright, so Luffy. And I told you if I made a mistake, I'll make sure I make good use of it. So I'll tell you how I make this name disappear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw over it, and this text will just disappear. And that's what you do with the mistakes. You draw over it, drawing the blueberry and strawberry. Oh, you are doing that. I thought you were asleep, man. Astro, please post it on your community post or something so that I can see, please, man. You gotta see that epic battle. Luffy, I'm gonna come to the spot. Alright, let's finish this part first. So what I'm doing now, Luffy, is I'm just creating these tones to make the text disappear. Ta-da! Can you tell it was there a while ago? So that's what you do with the mistakes, Luffy. You don't worry about them. Of course, that's what everyone does. But you hide them in the right way. You don't just hide them by darkening them. That wasn't the point. My point was you always draw on top of everything you're drawing. And that's how a layered drawing takes place. Like drawing over the drawing over the drawing. And that's how layers are formed. And layers are super important in art, any art form. If it's drama, if it's a playwright, if it's a musical piece, always layers. Even in the flattest of artworks that you see, have you seen those minimalistic artworks? I will tell you of a painter to look for. His name is Mark Rothko, and Mark Rothko, Rothko, yeah. And he was a painter. I mean, I don't think you'll like his work, but I absolutely love Mark Rothko. And he used to paint these really huge canvases with flat colors. I mean, they were not flat, but realistically, there was just nothing on them. It's just 2 or 3 flat colors. But they were so overlaid. It's fantastic. So even flat work, minimal work, as Mark Rothko has layers. So yeah, a good artwork or a good drawing, a good illustration, or a good musical piece must have layers. You know, in anime, there's so much of layering done in the background, in the foreground, in the characters, in between characters, beneath characters, beside characters. There are always layers. So if you've made a mistake, hide them in layers. Part of the paper on the bottom. Um, right, I'll tell you what. Most of the things I've earned in my life, like not exactly most, but at a point when it was needed the most, I have made myself out of the situation by doing. Oh, I got to tell you the story. So there was this practical we're doing for the board, right? And it was like the final thing, and I think it was physics or something, or it was biology or something. I don't exactly remember. And the practical is like um, the final exams. You don't know what's going to come, right? So there are these 25 or 30 practicals that you got to remember. I didn't remember any of them, or maybe I did, and whatever I tried to study didn't come in my name. So there was this invigilator for like external. What is it called in these days? I don't know. We used to call them invigilators, externals, or something. And I kept drawing because I didn't know anything about the exam, and I couldn't cheat because he was kind of strict. So I gave it my last chance. I asked my teacher to bring me a piece of paper, and he did. And he was so pissed at me. He said, "Dude, why are you drawing this guy?" I'm like, "I don't know this exam, dude. I'm gonna get an F if I don't do this." And that was my last, the last resort. And the guy absolutely loved it. He said he has never seen somebody draw live. And he actually gave me full marks for it. Oh God, that was so funny. And my friends were so jealous because some of them failed. Some of them failed. And one of the guys said, "We only failed because we didn't know drawing." Oh God. So yeah, I have made myself my drawings quite useful at so many situations. I know that was a funny story. But the funniest part was my friends. They were so pissed at me because I didn't fail. They did. Yeah, and you know what I read? I was reading sometimes skills have life, and that is also true that skills also have life. Like the way I'm drawing right now, if I won't be able to draw like this if I get like really old and stuff. So everything's got an expiry. You got to use that before the expiry date arrives, right? Yeah, skills definitely save life. Right. So the shoulder armor is kind of done. The first part, like I said, it is too detailed. There are so many details, so much of layering on his armor that it takes a while for one to understand what goes where. But I'm kind of enjoying it, so I'm not stopping. There are these bolts over his armor at a lot of places. This needs to be a little darker. Darker, 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 darker. I need to erase some part of this detailing so that his hair look whitish, because I've darkened it a lot. So I'll try to do that with my eraser. And it's about how about you draw? Come on, Astro. We are buddies, man. Since forever. I thought you always saw me drawing. I am surprised that you didn't know I can draw. Just saying that, man. Thanks. It's funny that the eraser is kind of working as a blender. It's become stained. All right, you gotta clean it up. I don't have time to clean it up right now. I'll just finish this with the real blender and not the eraser blender. So yeah, just a little blending will do the thing. Will kind of give it that dent effect in the armor. Hey guys, who's here? Please hit the like button if you are enjoying what I'm drawing. They'll tell an algorithm that I can draw and more people should see my work. Funny, that's how that works. Alright, so I'm just putting more detail over his armor. Overall drawing needs more and more detailing because his armor is kind of sick armor that he's wearing. Trying to do all the detail within the time that we have, and we have kind of 53 minutes in the drawing process. So it's been like 53 minutes me constantly talking and drawing. Astro, how's the drawing going, my man? One of your draw. Dude, I hope they taste better than how they look, right? They should taste better. Otherwise, there's no use of you eating that drawings, dude. Do my drawings taste better than your burger or the cake? Alright, let's focus more on the drawing now. Astro, I'm sorry, bro. I need to finish this. I need to speed this up and not be lazy and not waste my time. You know, the things that I talk about while drawing are the demons in my head. So the armor needs to have a sharper edge. Every time there's a new layer of armor, it needs to have a sharper shadowy edge. So it looks above and beneath at the same time. And that's what we're trying to do. Create layering that visually makes sense, looks more convincing to the viewer. That's what we're trying to do. Reading my own manga? No, man. No, I can't commit to such a huge thing. I mean, I have kind of stories that I would want to make someday, but No, at this point, I mean, I have like active ADHD, and it kind of kicks in if I am drawing for a really long time, over a period of really long time, over one thing, it kind of kicks in. Then I need to stop. So for bigger projects that require more time, I kind of only try to do stuff that I know I will finish. Otherwise, I don't even start them now at this point in my life, because there's no use of, that one day you actually accidentally flip the camera and we see your Astro. Astro, you know what? You like Twitter, man. You the insanely random things are so freaking funny. Oh God. Astro, I know you don't want me to finish this drawing, right? That's your plan. Well, I'm not falling for it. Maxo. Yeah, man. Why not? You were here the other day, right? I think we had a little chat. 3 cheers for Astro giving the most random thoughts ever during the drawing session. Astro, bro, you're the funniest, man. So you're just adding more darks, and the chat is getting darker. Well, Astro, that is not something impossible. That might happen someday. One day it'll happen. Don't worry. Do not worry until then. But when that happens, I'm not sure if you like my drawings. Like, dude, this dude is drawing this shit. Crap. Let's unfollow. let's let's unfollow this guy. And I'm just being stupid. Alright, so we are just doing detailing, more and more detailing over armor. And thank you for showing love. I mean, somebody sending me hearts. Thank you so much, guys. Means a lot. Alright, so this is where he has sort of this fabric falling off his arm. So we're going to draw that as well, because we want to do all the details right. That's the challenge in a limited time. All right, we have 59 seconds. We are almost an hour in this drawing, so it's been like 60 minutes since we're drawing. It's past 60 minutes. I think I can draw straight for 3 hours. After that, I'll get tired. But this session isn't going to be 3 hours long. I think the longest session I've done for drawing was like 1 hour 40 minutes. It was one of those earlier sessions when I was just had started drawing on YouTube. Otherwise when we were in college, we used to draw for hours and hours and hours and without a break. And one of our teachers, I actually love that guy, man. I don't know where he is now. And he used to say, break from what? You take break from life? You're like, sir, you're hungry, if you want to eat. You're like, there's no break. Eat while you draw. Eat while you draw. So yeah. Oh, just realized my battery is ending, so might have to end soon. Until then, I'll keep drawing. Just putting that detail in the fabric that I told you guys about. Making armor has taken too much time. All this armor, and the armor isn't even like 20% done. It's too much of it. All right, so oh, thanks a lot. Thank you for liking it. Yeah, guys, please show some love if you like the drawing. Just keep on writing something or other so YouTube knows we can show his crap drawings to more people. More people. Oh, guys, I really, what, makes me crazy to know that the fact that somebody, like not somebody, like a lot of people, are writing their people, writing names on their hands and erasing them. Like hundreds of people are watching it. I mean, that is absolutely crap. Oh my god. I mean, think about it. Like some odd guy or a girl is just sitting there writing names on their hands and erasing them, and people are just flocking to see that. Oh my god. Astro, have you seen those guys doing that? It is so funny. But recently I saw a girl writing names in with a calligraphy pen, and it was so beautiful. I mean, like super super handwriting. Like God, that was gorgeous. Like that makes sense. That makes sense. If somebody can write somebody's names in such a beautiful way, I think the rest of the world should just watch. But those people who like writing it like crap, I mean, seriously. Oh God. Astro, how's your drawing, man? Is strawberry still fighting, or they've made peace now? And they're making those smaller pieces. Since that's a fabric, so we can do lesser detail and make it more shiny. Yeah. I know, that is so funny. I mean, seriously, that is absolutely funny. And the amount of people are watching it. Like, I recently saw somebody's live, and even the lighting was so bad. Oh my god, it was pathetic. And there were like 400 people watching that crap. And I'm like questioning my skills. Dude, I should also write names. I should. But what if I was doing that? I wouldn't have met Astro, and I wouldn't be laughing like crazy, right? All right. So I'm just darkening these areas. All right. Also, there's another thing that this drawing looks grayish. It is not gray. It is just that graphite is shining. and it is giving it that silvery shine that's making it look grayish. I should have used the charcoal pencil though, and somehow I didn't, and we're stuck with this. So whatever, right? No, you won't. Of course you won't. Where is the... Oh, I'm just finishing this armor, which is kind of taking forever. That's the beauty of it. It is so detailed that you need to put in extra time to finish it. Otherwise, it won't look good. But however, I am too tired now to finish this, and I will leave it as is for now and finish this maybe at a later time. Astro, where is your drawing, man? Is it done? Is your drawing done, Astro? Astro! Oh, then post it, Astro, please. I want to see that strawberry kicking some blueberry. I want to see that. Alright, so I'm going to call it tonight. And you've been live for 1 hour 8 minutes, which is alright. 1 hour 9 minutes as we speak of now. And the drawing looks alright. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look super. It is just the way it is. And we will try to detail it the next time we do this live. So thank you for watching, lovely people. If you're here for the first time, please hit that like button so that algorithm knows that people should watch this shit drawing. And I try posting. I need to change. It's really cool. Yeah, I know it's unfinished because I gotta go. And all right, just for you guys, I'll give him the sword. Otherwise, I thought of it just letting it be for now, but since you have mentioned, it will still look unfinished though. But unfinished with the sword is better than unfinished without a sword. So yeah, so that's the line. Adding that shine over the sword. And this is where his hair kind of end. Flowy hair, crazy hair, here and there, everywhere. So, yeah, and the sword's neck is here, I think, somewhere. It's still unfinished, right? But yeah, unfinished with the sword, like I said. So yeah, that is the neck of the sword. All the detailing over his sword. I've just realized the reference that I'm drawing from. They've made really awful hand. The hand that is holding this sword is sort of crap in this reference. Otherwise, everything else is super in the reference. So I will need to use my own mind to mind the drawing. So that is first knuckle, second knuckle, the third, the fourth. I thought he had this armor all over his hand. I think the reference that I'm drawing from is AI. That is for sure now that I've noticed it. Alright. So the sword looks kind of bending. I don't know. I'll just make it. Just put the line there and see. For real, I can't draw like this. I think I will be able to put the line because my hand is touching the tripod and that's where it's getting a little messier with the line. When I can't draw a line, I simply do this. And I can't draw a line because of the space, especially because of the space. Because you see, if you're drawing a straight line and you're unable to move your hand, then definitely the line is going to be messier. And you don't want that happening, especially with the sword. I mean, who fights with a crooked sword, right? Damn. And not Griffith. Nope. It's a favorite anime for me. It's even say Naruto. Alright. Well, I have a Naruto. Wait, I'll show you. I did that piece when I started YouTube like 2-3 months ago. I'll show you. It's kind of sick. And also for my favorite character, I just absolutely love Makima from the Chainsaw. I think, like, not because she's hot, there are other hot characters, but something about her skills, the way she controls everything with her mind. Alright, so I'm gonna show you that drawing I was talking about. Just a second. A lot of drawings laying around. Just a second, guys. Where is it gone? Yeah. Are you still here? Alright, I'm gonna show you my favorite. That's my favorite character. And I'm gonna show you your favorite. See, I kind of stylized, right? But yeah, it's watercolor and mixed with a little of that what's it called, pencil colors. But that's my favorite, and that is yours. So yeah, So back to, should I finish this? I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of really tired now. It's been like 1 hour 16 minutes, and I don't feel like it now. So I'll detail it later for sure. I'm gonna turn this off now. Thank you for watching for 1 hour 16 minutes. You've watched me draw all this and talk about absolute nonsense with my friend Astro. So yeah, please hit that like button and all of that YouTube shebang. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. And I'm gonna finish this, don't worry. Not right now, but I will finish it in my next stream, maybe. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining in, guys. Take care, draw awesomeness, and be awesome, stay awesome.